think first, what is a pyramid? A pyramid, for the most part, in the Nile Valley, is a tomb, a grandiose tomb for a monarch. Now, they may have been used for other things. I know there's a lot of speculation as to what the pyramids were used for, but essentially the pyramids were tombs. And the first one, obviously, is designed by Imhotep for a king named Zoser. And this is during the third dynasty. This would take us to about, I would say, 2800 BC. And then you have a series of other pyramids, but the big ones, or the classic ones, the ones that most people identify with, are those on the Giza Plateau. And these are the pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. And it's also believed, and I subscribe to it, that what we call Hormakhet, the Great Sphinx, was carved in the likeness of the African king Khafre, who is the second of the great pyramid builders on the Giza Plateau. So we're talking about 2575 BC, or 4,575 years ago. A mighty long time. There's no Greece at this time. The first dynasty in China has not developed. You may have a contemporary civilization in the Tigris Euphrates in Iraq at that time, but certainly this is something that has taken place in terms of pyramid building on an unprecedented scale in Africa. So it goes through the 4th dynasty, the 5th dynasty, the 6th dynasty. This is when the big pyramids were constructed. And then there's a lapse. There's what we call the first intermediate period. And then you have the next major phase in Nile Valley civilization, at least in Kemet or Egypt, and that's called the Middle Kingdom, which is from about 2000 BC to about 1720 BC. And this is also a pyramid building phase, but none of them would be as grandiose as those in the 3rd and 4th dynasties. Nothing like in the 5th dynasty, nothing like that, to my knowledge, has been done ever since. In terms of the technology, obviously people were very, very advanced. The Great Pyramid itself, which is the Pyramid of Khufu, the actual name is Khufu on the horizon, is I think 486 feet high, or 481 feet high. It's 48 stories high. It's composed of approximately 2.3 million blocks of hard granite stone. The stones are fitted together. They're not glued together. They're fitted together like you would fit the pieces of a puzzle, put together very precisely. They're made of granite. The stone had to be moved, in some cases, for hundreds of miles. So you had to have strong engineering skills, architectural skills to assemble something like that, just to coordinate the workers. We don't know how many people were involved, but we know it was a vast project, a national construction project. And so when you look at it like that, you can begin to see that Egypt, Africa itself, because Egypt is a part of Africa, was not a primitive place at all, but the people were very, very advanced.